Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ontario Cryptids. Today marks episode 185, and every fifth episode, I like to cover clips that you may not have seen before and tell one encounter story. I've heard your request for a Dogman encounter, so I hope you all enjoy. Make sure to watch until the end for the shoutouts and a special announcement. If you have an encounter story that you would like to share, then please forward your stories to OntarioCryptids@gmail.com. I would be honored to share your story with like-minded people. Now sit back and relax as we begin with today's episode. Okay, this first clip is the infamous Durango Silverton narrow gauge railroad Bigfoot, which was requested by two of my OC community members, one of them being Chris, and I don't recall the second person, but two of you requested this one, so here it is. So this is a story of the couple who was on a train, and I believe it was October the 8th, and they were on vacation, and they I think the wife was the one that was originally shooting the clip, and then the husband took over and started filming this creature that you're about to see. Now, take a look at this wonderful costume that this person is wearing here. You'll notice that the pants are very flary, and there's no definition, no muscle definition. Nothing is skin tight. It looks like a 70s or 80s bell-bottom pants that happens to be very shiny and fur-like. But I will hold my judgment, which I gave so freely, and we'll let you take a look at the clip. And then we're going to go ahead and slow it down a bit so you can see what I mean.
It's an elusive creature. All right, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera. I'll do it.
We're going to loop this one 3 times so you can take a look that this is definitely a person in a costume, and I'm not saying that this is a hoax on behalf of Shannon Parker, but they just happened to capture this person hoaxing them on the train. Clip number 2 is of a hunting trip that was taking east of Banff Park boundary in September of 2023, and it was taken from a hunting blind. I just want to add that most of this does not have any audio until the secondary part of this video, which you'll see in a moment. There are 2 cuts in this video where it fades to black and then there's no more audio, so I'm not sure the reason for that. But then I found this video here. This clip is also courtesy of Sunny Vader, and it's supposed to be a close-up of the creature that you saw in the first video. From the comments that I've read, it would appear that a lot of people put Sony Vader in the same category as Todd Standings, if you get my drift. And anyways, this video continues on where the creature is peeking back and forth. No, there's no audio, so you're not missing anything. It's just this video clip here. Anyways, I thought I would show this to you because I'm not sure if you guys have seen this one. So here you go. So this final clip was uploaded by History Unreal on Instagram. There's not much known about it other than it has been circulating around. Once you see the clip, this is supposed to be the original audio attached to this, so why don't we take a look?
223, be advised, we have a visual on enemy paratroopers at grid Honda uniform 259er, 119er. I don't know we're onto them. Break. Request permission. 223, be advised, we have a visual on enemy paratroopers at grid Honda uniform 259er, 119er. I don't know we're onto them. Break. Request permission.
So I tried looking up this code that they keep on repeating, 259er, 119er. Nowhere can I find what that is supposed to indicate. And I don't see any paratroopers anywhere on this craft, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not even sure if this is taken on an ocean or this is on over a massive lake. I mean, we do have massive lakes up here in Canada. So, there's, again, not a whole lot about this UFO craft, which can be visibly seen in a huge body of water. Anyways, I'll let you guys speculate on this one, whether you think this is real or not. This encounter story takes place in July of 2015. We're going to be heading to Clearfield County, Pennsylvania, and we're going to the nearest town, which is called Penfield. I live in a small town called Penfield in Clearfield County, Pennsylvania. This encounter happened in late July of this year, 2015. I was driving home from work on Boy Scout Road in Penfield. I usually take the main road when driving home, but sometimes I take the back roads to take in the scenery. As I was coming around a bend, I saw a large brownish tan creature crouched on the side of the road. I slowed down to get a better look. That's when it turned its head towards my vehicle. It had a large head and yellowishy glow to its eyes and a long nose. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. It was eating roadkill, I believe a deer. At this point, I slammed my foot into the gas pedal and didn't let off until I got to my home. And then I jumped out of my car into my house and locked my doors. I grabbed my rifle from the closet and I loaded it. I then went into the basement and took out a silver letter opener that I had gotten after my grandfather had passed away. I haven't seen anything since, but I would like to add that about a month prior to this, I was at a local mini-mart getting gas. A game commission officer pulled up to the next pump. Attached to the truck was a trailer, and in the trailer was an elk. A lot of elk have radio collars, and when one dies, it's the game commissioner's job to figure out how it died and to take samples. I asked the man what had happened to it. It was a young elk, maybe 2 to 3 years at most. It looked fine to me, except for the fact that its throat was slit. He told me he had no clue and that when they found it, the collar it had been wearing was about 10 feet away. He said at first they thought it was a bear, as it's the only animal around here large enough to take down a bull elk, but there was no evidence indicating it was a bear. Plus, he told me, the cut in its throat was too clean. After that conversation, I didn't think too much of it until I saw that thing that night. I'm a very fact-based person, and I don't hold any personal beliefs as far as supernatural things are concerned. But since that night, I don't know what to think anymore. I've lived in this town my whole life, and I've spent more time in the woods than any place else. I've seen all the animals around here, and I can tell you this thing was not natural. Jay. Well, that's going to end this episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed these clips today. And generally speaking, if I know a clip is fake, I don't generally share it with you guys, although I did get requests for this one. I hope you all enjoyed the Dogman encounter as well. I have to say it's not easy finding these accounts. This particular encounter comes from Phantom and Monsters website. I'm going to be streaming on Friday, October the 27th, starting at 8 p.m. These streams are going to become pretty much regular. Maybe, I'm not sure what's going to happen for the month of December, but I would like to stream at least once a month. I am trying to line up one of the 2 folks that were mentioned or suggested during the last stream. And I'm going to keep you guys posted once I know who will be joining us. If you're new to my channel, every 5th episode I thank those who have commented regularly on my last 5 videos and shorts. So a special shout out goes out to Angie Collins, Bender, CWL, David Vanderkin, Dee, Diana Clark, Desiderum, Hector Barrero, Halboro Man, Jeffrey Vigil, Jim Condon, George Skinner, Keith Blunt, Kenneth Haas, Mark, Shane Harris, Shirley Knott, S. Miss Is Hippie W, Terry Doherty, Tom Michael, and no, that's not a repeat, there's 2 Tom Michaels, Tony Fish, Wardy, and Wayne Millis. I would like to thank you all for liking and commenting and for keeping the algorithm fed. If these stories reminded you of an encounter that you may have had and would like to share, then please forward your stories to OntarioCryptids@gmail.com. I would be honored to share your story on this channel. Thank you all for listening until the end. I truly appreciate it. Please hit the like button on your way out and smash that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you all next week right here on Ontario Cryptids.